Ready?
Yep.
And
Welcome everyone! We are the Grin brothers, and I decided to just speed on ahead so we were at the point where
that was a nice sunscreen placement.
yeah, that was nice.
Not gonna lie, I half expected you to immediately jump off the cliff. Oh!
Yeah, I figured I didn't want to waste your time, so I figured I'd get to this point, so, you know, where I had all the free stickers and all that.
Yeah. So we're done with that.
Yeah, thank gosh.
No, we're here.
Again, I don't understand. We're inside. That's also should have been a thing. Shade.
Yeah. Shade should have stalled the burning or decreased the rate that you burn. I mean, I know.
I mean, at least some areas mean you're constantly going through without any problem at all, but I wouldn't mind that.
Wouldn't make sense. I'm trying to figure out how she's burning up on an inside ship. Slightly more stable bubble could have been nice as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of running. Me and Raphael were just kind of complaining off screen about the problems this mode has.
I haven't played it.
Well, you played the other one though, which kind of has shares a lot of its problems.
Yeah, I think health is the main problem.
Yeah, you should be getting another health a heart each world,
or even just half a heart, something like. God forbid, what's going to happen when you have to deal with, you know, like the spider ladies. Because they're insanely tough and hit really hard. Oh.
I wish there was a sound indicator or something for these things.
There might be, it just might be too quiet for us to hear.
Well, no, because I can hear the music just fine, so... Come on, be something.
I think there might have been something down.
Oh, your knee shouldn't hurt me like that! No, from the looks of it, I was supposed to go down. Well, I needed to die anyway. That's why I'm not a big fan of like these more free-roaming games, because you never know where you're supposed to go, and that drives me endlessly mad. Because like if I go the wrong way, I usually have to restart the entire level to go back to explore the other way.
To be fair, this isn't particularly open.
I know, yeah, but actually, I kind of feel that's kind of the problem with this game, in the fact that it does feel that, to a degree, they try to keep it both ways.
Yeah.
It feels like if it wasn't because of the fact that they don't have the sort of budget for it, they would have gone with making this a Metroidvania game like the others.
Yeah. I think that they inherently make Metroidvanias.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes sense that they might try and make it somewhat open.
But like again, that would have been a problem in a standard playthrough of Shantae.
Yeah, but in this
mode, it becomes a problem, which is kind of the key problem with, you know, these extra game modes. They aren't tailored enough to you know, the level design isn't tailored enough to what Shantae's doing.
Yeah. There should have been more water, I feel. Because water is helpful.
Yeah.
Like, it's a game mode tailored around the concept of having water, but there isn't water.
In most of these stages, yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of these traps aren't designed for a time management thing.
No, they're designed to stall you, as a matter of fact. But hey ho.
I know you just gotta wait around until you get this before I can even look
like
at what's
DLCs,
this way.
So.
Okay, that's a lot better. Or it does make me curious. I can't fully swim, so how do I get to... Well, now I've lost too much health, so...
I'm assuming there is sunscreen.
This used to go quicker.
The bubble?
Yeah. You saw how quick it went in Tattletown, constantly getting me killed.
Yeah.
No, 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 come on.
Maybe it's got some sort of momentum thing. Or certain levels carry different bubble energy. I don't know what the term would be. However, it knocks you out.
Yeah, you got the...
Very soft in the water.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, more of that would have been good.
Yeah. Even if they just added, like, paddling pools.
And now I've got to be careful I don't graze his knee.
Yep. Because I remember kids, touching things is bad. In video games...
I mean... See?
Then again, it's always kind of annoyed me in video games how gently touching an enemy hurts you and not them.
What could I have done? What could I have literally done?
Also, your hitbox seems to change when you're in the bubble.
Although now... I can just do that instead.
Yeah, I guess. Because we know there's not a sticker over there.
Yeah, it's a... oh, come on!
Yeah, it's quite scary without the increased attack speed, isn't it?
Yes. Spikes!
Everyone's favourite.
I gotta die now. That's the annoying thing.
Yeah,
you gotta die.
Without the healing items, it is a lot harder. Even if it was restricted to, like...
Even if it, like, took up my magic, which gives me benefits of the beach balls.
Yeah.
Or allowed me to use the magic to use, I don't know, a water bowl to cool myself off.
Yeah.
Because people seem to think that, you know, there's a certain joy to having challenging gameplay, but frustrating gameplay isn't fun.
Yeah.
And this is frustrating because there's easy ways they could have made it enjoyable.
Yeah.
Like, there's a certain point where obviously I can admit the fault is mine, but then there are certain designs to this, such as some poor enemy placement, you know, being able to fire me off screen. Stupid hitboxes like that!
Yeah.
And levels just not properly tailored to what they wanted it to be.
Yeah. I mean, you can definitely tell with most DLCs that there were, like, some...
They feel slapped on.
Yeah.
Which is a shame, because it sounded like they'd been working to make these fit the game.
Mm.
Now I have to go back up. Wasted too much time. There's that tiny little bing. Tiny second. And suddenly it's too much and I realised I'd have to.
Like, the Switch mode definitely is a bit more tailored than this one anyway. To, what they want it to be. Like,
because they put a lot more blocks.
Yeah, they were like the blocks and such.
No! Shut! You got a subject?
Yeah.
Because I've got like tons of subjects, but I'm obviously
focusing. Yeah.
Trying to very hard to talk.
I've been playing Digimon World recently. World Next Door.
Don't worry, you've never heard about this subject ever.
You've never heard me talk about Digimon before. And I got slightly annoyed because, of course, you've got 2 Digimon in that, and I was trying to get my Megas back because the game's basically impossible if you don't have Megas. By basically, I mean it is, unless you just grind to the point where everything's 9999999. But that's boring.
Okay, now that I know I don't even need to take on the enemy.
Yeah, you can just fly.
I just kill that first guy. I need to be positioned just enough to avoid
his knee.
Yep. Go back down.
Get another sunscreen when it spawns. Yeah, so I had my 2 Digimon conveniently created around the same time. And I managed to get one of them to evolve into a Mega. Not the Mega I intended, because it turns out that the Mega that I wanted was like one you have to unlock. Oh, now they die in one hit.
Yeah, that's because I've got the max thing.
Yeah. But
there wasn't any way to get around him.
No. But yeah.
Oh, Joe! Excellent.
I had them both, and I got one to become a Mega, and the other one required a lot of very high stats to be able to become anything. Can you kill him with your beach balls? Like, do you think you're gonna need that magic for anything else?
I know.
That just kind of makes it a lot easier.
It's harder because I keep forgetting that I've got the magic back. Because
yeah.
Oh. Oh well, I couldn't have seen that, could I?
No.
I'm dead though.
Yep.
Because until I know where the sun cream is, it's
trial and error.
Trial and error, yeah. That I really hate in video games, where they kind of set everything up so it's all trial and error.
Yeah.
That is so. Again,
the game has to be particularly tailored around the idea. Like
Super Meat Boy is like one of the only games, and Dark Souls are two of the only games which really do trial and error well.
Yeah.
And it's not something I find particularly fun myself.
Super Meat Boy, it's alright because
it's almost instantaneous.
Yeah, like it's just bam, I'm dead, right, I'm alive again immediately, and it's like 9 times out of 10 you can see where you died still on the screen when you respawn. And Dark Souls has a certain sense of gratification when you finally succeed. It's like, ah, yes, I did it, finally, after this guy killed me like 10 times. Success is mine, I have triumphed, and it is glorious. Pardon me. But games like this, probably because we've got the standard version of the game as a comparison, it doesn't carry that joy to it, I guess. But yeah, Digimon. My other Digimon died before it could become a Mega. Even though I sunk like 60 items into it to try and get it to evolve. So many vegetables wasted on someone that just died. So of course now I've got a Mega and an infant. Well, by now I was able to train it up to be a rookie quick. But I was like, well, my Mega's gonna die before this guy can become a Mega. Everything's just been thrown off by the single death. And I was quite angry at the time, so I called my new Digimon Joke, because the whole ordeal had been one giant joke that wasn't funny. And so I decided to turn it into a Sukumon out of anger. So I now have a Mega and a Sukumon. And I hate myself. But I'm hoping that it dies around the same time that my Mega dies instead of living.
I'm hoping this child I've raised dies.
Because then they can be...
So it can match up with my other child.
Yeah, because I need them to be equalised, because I rely completely on the EXE fusions, because there's no other way to play the game, other than spending a solid week just grinding your Pokemon, Digimon, you know what I mean. That was close.
But now I have to wait.
Yeah, wait for them to kill themselves.
Because those guys.
What? He's dead. Heart. It's welcome. Sunscreen. Beach ball. He's dead. Now you get into the hell room. You know where the sticker is.
Yeah, so I'll head there straight away. There we go.
Right, that's...
That'll have
I
to
mean,
do.
you could just... Yeah, you're basically at the end of the...
That'll have to do.
It will do.
Oh.
Because now we get the fight against...
I kind of feel that this in turn might actually be easier if the game was fresh in your memory, but of course we take breaks in between the things and we haven't just directly played off of Shantae.
Yeah.
But then again, I also feel that's kind of not how DLC people play DLC.
Well, no, because you have to wait for
You
the
have to wait for it to
anyway.
come out. So I feel having level design which feels like you need to have memorized it, like in this, you know, knowing where all the sun cream is the only way to really survive, and for that you need to know where the enemies are to kill them off and grab the sun cream.
Yeah, it's a much slower experience.
Yeah.
But now you get to fight Ammo Baron, who's never caused us any issues in the past. That's sarcasm, by the way. Ammo Baron's a nightmare to fight.
Okay, well, we'll end the episode here. The episode of my frustration.
Bye.
Cheerio!
She'll be nice and happy from here on out.